chapati eater. Killed chapatis in this our dining hall, but I know we're not going to get into the chapati story. Her and her friend Papi. 21 chapatis.
Yeah, another thing about her was that she had so many suitors. Very many. Very suitors. Very many.
Her and her sister.
Yeah, very many to the point that I wouldn't think she would end up in an arranged marriage. Yeah, I wouldn't think that.
To our channel at We Are Ocampo. If you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and you know what, guys, we're on the way to 100k. We're at 95 point something, so please subscribe. Today is a wonderful time for me. As you know, I'm heading out to the Philippines, so just catching up with my high school friends. We have here combined is how many years of friendship, guys?
19 to 21.
Yeah, 1941.
So combined. First they've combined is 40 years of friendship.
Yeah.
We're not even,
you know who did math
we're
in
not
school.
even 40. Anyway, so these guys are sisters. We used to all be sisters. In fact, we were called twins when we were in high school. We all used to be called twins. And then Gladys was my best friend. 21 years of friendship.
Yeah.
Since class
class
6.
Yeah.
She's the first person I saw when I entered that school.
And our life changed.
And my life changed.
Oh my God. No way. Sarah, no way.
So we're here just catching up with childhood memories, the memories we have and everything, and how life was back then, you know, and how this Reverend was back then, you know.
Yeah.
I wasn't always Shaba.
She was holier than thou.
I
She was the teacher's pet.
Do you
Let
remember
us tell
Gladys
you.
was the one who was supposed to be the Reverend?
I
Yeah.
Until you.
Just to pray for the basketball team. By the way, we were basketballers.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and we were very good. We used to win championships. We used to go to nationals.
I mean, look at this height.
Five.
Look at this height.
I
Yes,
don't want to
thank
stand
you.
up. I will be out of the frame. I'll keep it here. Yeah, no, it was a fun time.
So how are you not a Reverend? What are you right now?
The best friend of a bishop. Of a reverend.
Yeah, not a bishop.
Yeah, but yeah, the best
Don't
friend of
say
a reverend.
Okay, so yeah. No, what do you do?
Oh, I'm a what? Where am I? Oh, I'm a wedding planner.
By the way, she's from Tanzania. How about
Yeah.
our Tanzanian followers?
Yeah, jamani mambo, nye followers wa Tanzania mnaofollow shoga yangu. Yeah. Tulikuwa tulikuwa marafiki. Yeah, my sugar is friend.
Kama sijui Swahili.
I'm like, wow,
No, but that's friends. Sure still.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I used to think you word Maya.
Kwa sababu they use Swahili.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No,
back
but
to the
Shoga is not a...
No.
Shoshi or Shoga?
Shosti, they means
Both.
friend, like, you know, like bestie.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she always used to use that word in high
Yeah.
school.
Sugar
No, we just thought she was just insulting us.
Anyway, yeah, so I think we are blessed to be on this channel. It's amazing to still be friends after all these years. Our lives have changed. We have all ventured into different things. You know, some are married, some have kids, some not yet, but we just...
I'm kidding. She's talking some is me directly. I am some.
Okay, go ahead. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, so our lives have changed, you know, different paths, but we are still connected, which is still very special because, you know, it's been very many years. You know, we're from like 3 different countries. They're from South Sudan. I'm from Tanzania.
Kenya, Uganda.
She's Kenyan, Ugandan.
And
So
Philippines.
yeah, and then and Philippines now, and then, you know, we were all joined and met here in Kenya. You know, when we were in school. So it's great to just catch up with our friend, and we decided to join her today, and just say hi to her fans, her supporters, and give you guys a little this and that from her previous life.
Her previous life.
Her previous life.
People, I was a
Leave it there.
saint. I was a saint. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was.
Yeah, she was, and she was.
A chapati eater. Oh, killed chapatis in this our dining hall, but I know we're not going to get into the chapati story. Her and her friend Papi. 21 chapatis.
They did not dining hall for 2 hours.
No, that was not me. I did not eat chapati.
She was not.
Yeah, but that was someone that who was
It's one of our very wonderful.
So who was Liz in high school is the question, guys.
Yes, in high
Yes.
school.
Who was Liz in high school? You were the closest friends. We used to sleep in one. It used to be called cubicles.
Cube, yeah.
No, as we slept
What
in
dorm
one
in the
cubicle.
same cube?
I think we kicked Gladys out of the
We
cube.
did. She was too noisy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. We
We had
kicked
to
you out.
decide.
We,
Right.
then we remained sisters.
Yes.
Me and my sister, and then these
And Brenda,
sisters.
yes.
And then these sisters always, guys, let me tell you, these sisters always used to feed me, you know. My parents were always in church, child of a bishop, and then their parents will come with food enough for me and my sister.
Yeah.
I thank you guys.
I know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All those
I mean,
pizzas.
it's
And
African. It's
Injera.
African.
And injera, I know.
Yeah.
Then we were first
I know,
introduced to
Esther's never
injera.
forgot about the injera.
I know, it's still her favorite food till
Yeah.
now.
No, but I think it's just the African way. You always share. Your parents are our parents are your parents, and I think that's one thing we all establish from the beginning, that we're a family. And I think when it comes to family, I mean, there's no limit to what we can do together. But it was Lee's in high school.
Yes, Liz and I
Yeah.
Should I start?
Yeah, should
Oh,
be.
yes,
You
I
should.
No, I
You
shouldn't.
should.
I shouldn't.
What?
But you were my best friend in
Yeah.
high school, and
Yes.
people used to fear us as two. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
I
From the
also-
teachers, I don't know why.
I know. Even right now, they still tell me, "You and Gladys, you." I'm like, wow.
So I think from a big sister looking into it, you guys were very assured in yourself. And you love people, you love fun, but then you never let anybody step on you. And so they knew they couldn't just do whatever they wanted. With you guys, they knew that they would always get a piece of what you guys are thinking. And I think for some people, of course, you would fear that because we were much younger. I mean, this is what, 19, 21 years ago.
Yeah.
So definitely, I think it's not more of like a fear, it's more of a respect to an extent. They just didn't know how to coil it. But I think that's what it was. It was always
Lisa
fun.
Hillians, you're not allowed to comment in this video. Thank you.
I know.
Yeah, Lisa Hilliard, yeah, please, just keep it. Yeah, just, yeah,
Keep
no
it
comments,
holy.
please. Keep it holy.
Listen here, go about your business. Mr. Kirimi, sir.
This was him. Yeah, I hope you're not doing this right now.
Doing this.
You know, I don't understand why teachers used to make us feel like you're so foolish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
But I think during that time they needed to.
Have you watched
They
the documentary
are.
right
The
now?
younger generation.
The Laser Hill documentary right now?
No.
You wouldn't believe it.
Are you
Yeah.
serious? It's really different. Eh?
Yeah, we are not advertising Laser. People, we went to Laser Hill Academy to
Yeah.
Nongata Rongai.
Yeah, it was a very
That
good
was our school.
Yeah. We played basketball there. We won championships. And
I wasn't in the championship team. I don't know. why.
No, me
No.
neither.
I'd already
I left
left.
2005.
Yeah, I'd already left.
Yeah. So we were talking about Liz back in the.
Back in days.
Yeah,
It's
back in
Reverend
high
Liz
school.
now.
Okay, no, but it's so hard.
Okay.
Like
It's
I
so
can't,
hard.
I can't even call it. Please,
Cut.
No, but I just can't get used to it. I can't even call you Liz.
You
I
even
call you
like
Elizabeth.
to you.
I can't even let her preach to me because I don't see that. I just see
Liz,
my
your
best friend.
from
Like
high
we used to do everything together. Oh my goodness, we used
It's
to. do
called
everything.
it's called the Nazareth syndrome. You know, Jesus, even in his own hometown,
Yeah.
he couldn't do any miracle because people are like this, the carpenter's son. It's
That
the
guy.
same thing you have.
Yeah, like it's just
Like how this is the
no,
Messiah.
but it has nothing to do with the fact that you are now a reverend. Even if you are a doctor, there is no way I would
Or
still
a
address
pilot.
you
As
as doctor.
as
I wouldn't. I would just call you
Wow.
Elizabeth. You know.
that is why you need better friends, guys. So
I
if
know.
not
That's why you
anything
need to
from
grow up
this,
and get other
get
friends.
better friends and get better company. Your
Oh.
friends can make or break you.
Oh,
Eh.
okay. But we were okay. They kept on saying we were toxic, like we're like an atomic bomb joined together. But I think that was not the case. We were just very close, and we just did literally everything together. If there's one thing I always tell people is that I don't read books or novels until today, because Any novel I used to like, I never used to like reading. I would get it and I give it to Elizabeth to read, and then she narrates to me chapter. Do you remember? She narrates to me chapter after chapter. Like, okay, yeah. So there was a lot of there was so much. I believe there was so much good that happened between us, and we were just good being together. We were like, were we the smartest kids?
Almost smart. No, but they were brilliant students.
Yeah, they just reminded me that I used to be, before she joined, that I was always number one all through, and then she came and then she used to be number one. And then,
From what class to what class, please?
From class 7, no, class 7.
From class 7.
Class 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To form 4.
Form 4, yeah.
Yeah, to form 4.
Yeah.
I didn't see number 2.
Always.
Hey.
Yes,
I don't even remember being number one myself, so I mean, how would I remember another person?
Like Deborah and Sarah, I remember.
Yeah, I know, yeah, they remember. Yeah, and then, another thing about her was that she had so many suitors. Very many. Suitors. Very many.
Her and her sister.
Yeah, very many, to the point that I wouldn't think she would end up in an arranged marriage. I wouldn't think that, because
You hear that, Solomon? Please treat me good.
like, even when we were like
The
in form
irony.
3, like she would have people maybe from 1 hitting on her. Imagine when we were like, it was, I remember there was one time, it was Valentine's Day. Like, we were in a mixed school, a very nice, fancy mixed school. So it was Valentine's Day. Yeah, at that time we didn't think it was fancy, but right now when we think about it, we remember it was Valentine's Day, I remember. And she got, mnakurudia Valentine's. What will pata card kubwa hivi, 1 meter.
Yes,
Do you remember?
That's not a card, it was a scroll.
Yeah. One of the people got the 1 meter card is behind the camera right now. But anyway, I remember you got presents from 2 friends. Like, they were friends, I'm not going to mention their names, Tanzanians. One gave you the perfume. It was Blue Lady. At that time, Blue Lady was like maybe Valentino perfume right now. And our school was fancy, guys. Like, we had Valentine's and people would date and people would give each other presents. So she had presents from like 2 friends.
But those were secret admirers.
All these people I'm talking about, they were not her boyfriends. No, not at all. They were just. I think in high school it was just crazy when it comes to this whole dating thing.
Yeah.
Like, someone would just have a crush and they wouldn't even tell you. They would just be sending you gifts and all that, and that's how it was. Yeah. So she had a couple of people that really, really were into her.
But thank God for the man that God has brought into her life.
Yeah, definitely.
Hallelujah.
Reverend Solomon.
Definitely.
Gone are those days.
Yeah, you got yourself a good catch. Like, she was high demand.
By the way, you guys, what were your reactions when because I didn't tell anyone I was in arranged marriage. I think I told. Oh, you found out when I got engaged. For some reason, you're in Kenya.
Yeah, no, it was my graduation. I had just graduated from USIU,
really?
and we were doing the
We were doing
lunch.
a class reunion. I was
Yes.
so ashamed. I
Yeah.
was just like, how am I telling my
And
friends?
then you came and you didn't believe.
Yes.
Because I knew the Ocampo family.
For me, I saw it online.
Oh,
I saw
yeah.
it online, I didn't,
Yeah.
So what were your reactions?
My reaction, I was in shock because I think I know you guys' family. And I know just the immense respect you have for your parents. But beyond that, I knew like just the foundation of family that you guys come from. So I knew your parents are pastors, and should anything like that ever come up, that it wouldn't shock me that you would actually do it. Yeah.
I remember Gladys was like, hey, Yamani Elizabeth,
Okay.
Tessa,
No, I kept on telling her because I know her. I was like, Atamtesa, the guy, because he's very calm. He's a very calm person. Anytime, like anyone who knows Solomon, he's very calm and chilled, and and he worships and adores the flow that, they've been married for how many years now?
8.
It's not 5, Jesus.
5.
It's 8.
I have
It's
a
8.
7-year-old daughter.
It's
Serious
8 years.
right
I
now.
can't but until today, he would still want to like just do anything and everything for her. He's very consistent, and to think that they didn't date. So when she told me, because I know her, like I know her character, I know the type of person she is. Her level of tolerance is very low.
Loving.
Like she does not tolerate. She's not patient at all. So I was like, yeah. The man that is actually
I
going.
didn't see that.
No, but you are not patient.
No, in high school. Now,
Yeah.
very patient.
No.
Fruit of the Holy Spirit. What are you talking about?
Yeah. No, but you are not. You are not
happiness,
patient
love.
at all. So You know, when you came and you were telling us that, you know, it's this arranged marriage, like I said, I knew the Ocampo family, you know, they were very good people and kind from their father and all that. But I was just like, this person, how is this soft guy going to manage Elizabeth? Like, I like could not see it, you know. But I mean, it's 8 years now. And you see, I think there's something we say in Swahili that Mungu anakuletea mtu ambaye utaendana naye. You know? Yeah. So I think that is what happened, and I think that should happen to everybody, because, you know, sometimes even as a person, even your parents, maybe they might tell you like, oh my God, I think you're just like umezoea kudeka, like you like people to like pamper you so much to the point that I really don't know who's going to marry you. You know, that happens, you know, like growing up in families. But you know, for her, she was lucky, it was an arranged marriage, but God brought the man.
I was blessed.
Yeah, who would actually go with according to how she didn't need to adjust herself. You know, for so long.
God knows you.
You did not
say that you need to adjust.
You didn't need to adjust yourself. You did not.
I was
Because
a strong character.
you are still the same.
Yeah, I'm still a strong character.
You're still the same. You know,
But he's strong also.
you still have to be pampered. You still, you know, you still
I
cannot
think
tolerate.
everybody.
No, you know, marriage humbles people. You know that. Okay, you
I
wouldn't
don't
know.
know.
Okay.
Wow, we are others. Yeah, marriage happens, people. Sorry, what's going on about marriage?
You know that saying this, I remembered something.
Tell us more about this marriage you speak of.
Yeah, you should.
Let's go.
Okay. Back to high school, guys. Back to high
Yes.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Deborah had mentioned about how she remembers you always consistently went to see you or just the church services in your Arsenal jersey. You were representing. You did not know, fast forward, Arsenal would break your heart. But,
You know, I don't remember myself as an Arsenal fan.
But you had a national jersey, and we
I
all
don't know
just-
why.
But back then, was either Arsenal or
It's
Manchester?
in Manchester. What was Manchester?
So the old team.
Esther was
Arsenal
Manchester.
was you.
Us, we were Arsenal, yes.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
it was red.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's great, and
Good times.
another beautiful memory was
I don't know about a bad memory.
a bad one.
Yeah.
An embarrassing memory.
Yeah.
About you?
About us.
I can't think of. In
Yeah,
fact,
we
when I
are
think
a
of that.
basketball team.
Well,
No,
then
just
again,
not.
So the least can go.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
there was that, and then you guys also kicked me out of the room. That's what you said. I don't remember the one of the room.
Gladys, we had to kick you out of the room. We had to. It was for our own
Our own mental
psychological
health.
well-being.
Exactly.
No, but something else. I don't know. These guys are just accusing me of so much.
No, we're not. Honestly, we're not. Anybody from Laser Hill, right down there below, was Gladys not what we're saying? In the comments below. Right. No, she was cheeky. She was lovable, but she was very cheeky. She hasn't changed much. We're evolving, becoming incredible, phenomenal young women, but I think that's what makes us still
In fact,
connect.
Gladys is here because she's a speaker
Yeah.
at an event.
It's a master class. I'm one of the speakers at an
Yeah.
event.
Yeah.
Some
Master class.
events, yeah.
That's how she ended up being in Kenya. She's just here for 48 hours and
Yes.
she's flying back to Dar es Salaam. How good God, you know, the way God answers prayers. Like I literally wanted to see people who are close to my heart before I go to the Philippines. And she calls me this morning, she's like, I'm in Kenya. And I'm like, what? We must meet. Are you